Welcome, Taurus, to your Astrodice reading for February. Welcome back, all subscribers, and anyone new to my channel. Welcome, welcome. Okay, those of you who are new, this is where we take astrology with tarot and make a small horoscope for the month, only using one of the 12 houses. Okay, so here we go. Best house and best message for Taurus for February. Okay, here we go. Fingers crossed. Oh boy. See which one that one is, guys. Hold on one second. This is actually going to be the South Node. Okay. Oh, there we go. In the 6th house with Libra energy coming through. So with the South Node, my friends, this is actually talking about, this thing's so small. This is actually talking about behavioral patterns that may have their roots in the past lives are activated so that you may experience them again and bring them to a resolution concerning your past karma. Well, great time for Mercury retrograde to bring up the past karma, right? Oh, geez, thanks. Wow, just what we wanted. Is this going to be one of those good luck everybody else? Oh, goodness. Good luck, everyone. Let's go. Okay, I do not have a north and south node, so we use Vesta. Okay. Vesta is the spirit within, the goddess within your sacred spiritual center and quiet dignity. She is a karmic card anyway, so we use that as the south and north nodes. Okay. So going straight to that, we're going to use some Libra energy. Oh, you got to love that now, guys. Here we go, right? We got the South Node on karmic energy of replaying past things that we didn't get through with judgment of Libra, trying to get ourselves through the truth and the balance. Love it. Makes it exciting now, doesn't it? Makes life exciting. Let's go. Let's do this. We'll find that truth. We'll find that judgment. We'll get that balance. The energy is diplomatic, gracious. It seeks harmony, balance in relationships. But it also has that playful thing of also the judgment, right? And the justice card. So remember those two as well, right? Because we have to remember that. Okay, and we have the what in the 6th house. And going straight to the 6th house. The work, health, and duties of your life. Okay, so of course, the 6th house is anything you're doing, right? Like going to the gym. Remember, when it's past life, it doesn't mean that you had to have been, that you're Judy now and you were Sally then. It doesn't even have to be that way. It could be literally 10 years ago, you were going to the gym and you abruptly stopped, and now bad things are happening and you didn't finish what you were supposed to finish, so now karma is going to make you go back and do it again. Okay, let's be very forewarning about that, because when it says past lives, it doesn't always have to mean I lived in 1700s and now I have to redo it again. Some of you, it could, but most of the time it's something that is going to replay and you're going to say, oh my God, but I already did that in this life. It doesn't matter. That's still your past life, right? When you were 20 is different from when you're 50. You can still see it as a chapter within your past life, right? So I always want to make that very 100% understandable. Okay, that it always doesn't have to be, okay, from a whole nother past. But like I said, for some of you it could be, right? If you know that you did not do this within this lifetime, then you will know that it was during when you lived in those 1700s, okay? If it comes up very blatant that I did that, gosh darn it, I did that 6 years ago, then you know it's within this life. Okay. Here we go. Okay, getting you to the beginning of the month, the middle of the month, and the end of the month, going to the beginning of the month first. Here we go. Stuck energy. Oh, yeah, well, because it's going to get you stuck in that area. But remember, he's stuck right here, but behind him is a blessing, but he cannot see the blessing. He cannot see that blessing at all because he's too busy sitting on top of that truck, worried about being stuck, worried about what to do next, worried about where am I going within the 6th house? How am I going to get there? Right? What am I going to do? How am I going to do it? 6th house, your job, responsibilities, work habits, and relationships and health. Are you overworking yourself, getting yourself back into a stuck energy of over pushing, not allowing things to go the way they're supposed to go? Not believing that you deserve something. Where's the intention? But you're staying optimistic. Spirit says keep the optimism alive. It's crazy. There's optimism within this situation, but yet there's also this stuck energy. So it's kind of condescending. Welcome to Taurus land, condescending. And it's crazy because I just did the Taurus Gemini reading and it's like everything in there was condescending as well. So it's like Taurus energy. We got to love it, right? Back and forth. Where's our wibble wobble? Okay, so deserving. Why don't you deserve it? What are you thinking? Where's the, where's the graciousness? Where's the harmony? Where's the balance? I'm going with balance of you deserving something. Why are you keeping yourself stuck in something you think that you don't deserve, but yet trying to keep yourself as optimistic as possible, or having someone optimistic around you trying to keep you optimistic? We will see. Take it how it resonates. It could even be the back and forth. I'm on a roller coaster, seesaw, however. Okay, let's go. Waiting for the perfect timing to not be stuck. So it could be that I do feel stuck, but I'm not. I'm starting to think, though, Taurus, what it is like I'm stuck, but I'm trying to keep as optimistic as possible. I'm even waiting for the perfect timing. I've done all the work. So in the beginning of the month, you're saying, I'm even reflecting upon the situation of how in the world I could be stuck here. Trying to get unstuck, keeping myself as optimistic as possible, but I'm starting to believe that maybe I don't deserve this. Maybe this isn't right for me. Why? But trying not to hold on to any fears because you're trying to stay optimistic, right? But you're trying not to stay in that fear base. You're trying not to get yourself into anxiety. You're holding yourself back from that situation, but you're also still kind of teeter-tottering on not sure if your intention is going the way you want it to go. But trying to keep the faith alive within the 6th house. That's what it is. Okay. It's like I've given it all this optimism. I've done everything I'm supposed to do, and I still feel like I don't understand. I think there's a confusion. I think the moon card should be in reverse. But I understand that it's there because there is reflection. I understand that they're still waiting for that perfect timing. But I still think that it still puts you in a confusion because of the contradiction. If I'm staying optimistic, yet I'm starting to believe that I might not deserve this, yet I'm still pushing and trying to keep myself out of any kind of negative form, it's confusion. But trying to keep myself as balanced as possible. Okay, Taurus, nobody understands us, and, we in Pisces, we kind of run hand in hand over here with nobody understanding us. Got it. Taurus, you confuse me. Yes. Yes, absolutely. Pisces, you confuse me. Yes. And those are definitely for the Pisces, Taurus rising, right? Okay, guys, here we go. Getting straight to the mid-month. There could be something that's deceiving you, but you're having a new beginning. I do feel like there could be someone deceiving you behind your back. What the? You feel like there's something deceptive going around you within the work area, within maybe even the health area. However, whatever the 6th house is. So if you know that you feel like people at work are talking behind your back, well, you're trying to bring in a new beginning and be very gracious and harmonious and keeping the balance in the mid-month. Just remember you're divinely guided through this whole situation. You have the 4 angels at your back. They're saying, I wouldn't worry about that, Taurus. Leave it alone. How upsetting is that? I mean, look at, they're literally gossiping and whispering, talking crap behind your back. When you're over here still working on a new beginning. Praise Jesus, we got the angels around us. Okay, guys. Man, divinely guided through the situation. It's almost like the Spirit is saying, you know what, I understand that they're over there, Taurus, and I understand that they're doing these things to you, but I'm going to wing you. I'm going to keep you under my wings. I don't want you paying attention to that. Leave it alone. Just let them talk. Okay, so I don't like that. Oh, schmiz. Yeah, don't tell me that they're not doing something behind your back, Taurus. You just got the devil card. Toxic energy around you. Toxic people making you not feel good. Did this start here in the beginning of the month, though? Was it starting here, Taurus? Were you feeling it in the beginning of the month for some of you, and you were keeping your strength together? And then by mid-month, it is just horrifying. Oh, that makes me not feel good. It gave me, my heart fell. But you're kind of no, you weren't really aware of it. Maybe your intuition's aware of it. Maybe your intuition is aware of it, but you're not 100% perceiving it, but you're not 100% looking at it. And then some of you don't understand the toxicity that they're actually putting out. Like, you don't understand the percentage, right? You don't understand the percentage of it because you're too busy perceiving and worrying about your new beginning, worried about what you're doing. So you don't realize the level that it's coming to. Because with this over here, it's saying, but you don't really perceive the level that it is taking. I don't like that. No wonder your angels are guiding you and protecting you. Wow. Oh, I don't like that. It made my stomach hurt. That literally made my stomach hurt. My whole heart drop. My whole stomach drop. Unfaithful. Oh my God. Now I'm just getting goosebumps everywhere, guys, and my heart is dropping. It's like if you can see these goosebumps, my whole body is like goosebumps all the way down my legs. Because now it's showing how the unfaithful they are to you. How they were supposed to be your good friends, maybe a loved one. They turned their back on you. It could be a family member, it could be anybody, but they were totally ungrateful, ungrateful, unfaithful, cheating, whatever you want. And my nose is itching. As my intuition is opening up, I'm getting all these, like, oh my gosh. And yeah, because now you can just feel the divine energy coming through. It's just like they're saying, here I am. I'm watching you. I'm taking care of you, Taurus. It's okay. I got you. Protection. From what? Don't worry, I got my chain around that little demon. No, I don't like that at all. No wonder we have the judgment. No, you know what? In the beginning of the reading, remember, guys, I said we have justice and judgment. Now I'm seeing it in the middle of the month. Why there's justice and there's judgment. And remember, friends, usually within the beginning of the month, the middle of the month, and the end of the month readings, usually one of these will come back up, whichever one's most important. That Spirit says, I want this one to be recognized. This is the one I want you to get through. This is the most important message. So far, I'm starting to think it could be the middle of the month. Man, my stomach really hurts. Teacher upside down, not learning no lesson. And it's not you, Taurus. It's like the person that you were around didn't learn this lesson. You're here on a karmic journey of something between you and this other person or something, and they still didn't learn a lesson. Whatever is supposed to be taught, was not given in the end of the month. So whatever lesson you were supposed to learn about the situation, commitment upside down and peace. So here we go. So whatever they were trying to teach you about the situation, they have just gone right back to where they started from the past. So if you know that this is a past person from this life, right? We already discussed this. You know who it is. They've done this before. If this is something you've never dealt with before, then you know this is something from the 1900s, right? Now, let's see what that card actually 100% says, guys. The Teacher upside down is like tripping me out because it's like they didn't learn this lesson. It's almost like we went through this twice. And they are still guided away from knowing the truth. They're still guided into this bad place. Not giving full commitment to what they're supposed to be. Leaving me with no peace. Well, definitely out of balance. That's for sure. The Libra coming in, making it out of balance. So the card is actually saying the present feelings of being out of balance, unsure and uninspired. Perhaps an important issue needs to be resolved. The Devil. Or you just can't quite figure out how to approach the path as long as you take. I say you don't know how to approach this person. As you know, how am I going to get to the 6th house when you're doing this in my 6th house? So this is literally someone in your 6th house. I don't care if it's at the gym. I don't care if it's at work. You see what I'm saying? But this card is telling you that it's time to calm down and reevaluate what's really going on around you. And that was what the problem was. There was no real evaluation going on within the situation in the mid-month because you said, I'm too busy worrying about myself, what I'm doing, my family, my stuff, right? I'm not going to allow you to really destroy what I'm trying to put together. No matter if it was a love, no matter, if it was some kind of, whatever the relationship was and where it's taking place. It does say that there may be someone who can help you in this matter. In fact, you may have been you might be already given advice already. Like you might have a friend that's involved that you're trying to get advice from, trying to figure out how to investigate the situation, coming up with an honoring solution, trying to get the guidance you receive. Could be exactly what you need in order to shift the situation and get your life back into balance. And it also could be just opening up to spirit, but remembering that the 4 angels are there for you. It does have an affirmation here, which I do love. I know it's not a spiritual reading, but I think it's very important. It does say that you can use these words, and you can always go back to the video or write it down or however, but it says your affirmation, which would be like a prayer through meditation or however you speak to your higher self guidance, however, is I open up to the guidance and inspiration available to me. The knowledge I need comes in many wonderful ways. So you can actually use that affirmation to yourself to give you that self-assurance that everything that you needed in the life is going to be just fine. It's just having this person around you, it needs to have some kind of solution. They're not committed to keeping any of the peace at all. It could be dealing with a Capricorn, my friends. I have now Capricorn a couple of times. Absolutely 1, 2, 3 times Capricorn. Or a water sign. But however it is, they're not holding tight to the situation. If anything, it's almost like they're moving on with this guiltiness. They are guilty of this stuff. And it's like, it's crazy because it's like they know they're guilty of it. They know that they did wrong. And they don't, I'm sorry, I'm going to say it, they don't care. If they cared, why would they do it here? Because they're not letting go of it. They're moving and continuing to keep going, even though they're telling themselves, I'm guilty of doing so. But that's okay. I'm going to continue to keep going on. know, whether they're guilty of cheating. The Queen of Coins is a cheater, whether it's marital, but they both are. So if you know that they're unfaithful cheating, however, or they just cheated you out of a good friendship, right? You take that however it resonates. But no matter what, it's definitely guilty, and guilty again with the Page of Coins. The commitment, they cheated within the commitment. They allowed the commitment to get to a horrible place with the Temperance. It was like a lesson that had to be learned through the South Node to see if you two could come together and not do this again, or to see how this is working. Man, you guys take it how it resonates. Your intuition will tell you exactly how it needs to be and what that is. You'll know. Because I could go through 1,000 of them and still maybe miss some ones. You see what I'm saying? So you'll know exactly why. And now we have the jealousy, envious card. Wow. So here we go. So now we have ungrateful, unfaithful, guilty and unfaithful, and jealous and envious. So now it's coming to the point where now they're a little bit jealous of your harmony, of your peace. So they're going to give you no peace because they're jealous of your peace. So there is now this kind of this green-eyed monster going on over here of this enviousness. Because now they're going to say, how did you keep yourself in peace, Taurus? Now I'm mad. Why you're mad is because you're still starting the new beginning. And even though it's upsetting you, you're not getting upset, Taurus, the way they want you to be upset. I mean, what do they want? Confrontation? That's what it sounds like. They want verbal, physical. I don't know what's going on. Up in your face. They don't want you in their face. Nobody wants to be in anyone's face. I don't care what sign you are. You don't want to be in anyone's face. Yeah, they're trying to bring you no peace, no happiness, and they want you to be drained. All they're doing is draining and wasting you, but they're also draining and wasting their time, being not generous, not giving, but you're not giving them any attention. See, at the end of the month, you're not giving them any attention. And this is when they start getting really upset about the situation. They're trying to cause this tower in which you're kind of denying in its own way, but there's no learning here. And that's pretty much what you're saying, Taurus, is that, you know what, there's nothing to learn here. I don't know why this would come back up as a karmic test. Well, because, like I said, you know more than I, Taurus. But it's trying to go backwards. So this is something that you have done before, but you're manifesting your way out of it. Yeah, they're trying to cause confusion, but you're still moving very nice within the situation. And they're just sad. Now they're sad, and they're trying to keep you sad, but they're also sad, but they're also mad. What the? Oh, because they're playing victim now. What the? How the hell did that happen? How did all of a sudden, did they play victim? I don't. The reading's not over long enough within an Astrodice to be able to figure out those situations, but you guys would know. And it looks like it's almost like someone had given them an offering, had said something to them, and as soon as they go to them, Taurus, to get the answers for you, because it said you had somebody helping, it looks like somebody might be coming to say something, and then they're like, oh, but, and then they play victim about the situation. Even if they're at work, they're going to try to turn the situation onto you, Taurus, one way or another, and play victim. They're like, they didn't do anything. It was you who spoke. But as you get cold towards them and not talk to them anymore, and then this person comes in to ask what the hell is going on, see that? They play victim. And I think the whole situation is, it's kind of crazy. I think this person might be a little crazy. What it looks to me like is that maybe they wanted you to play victim. I think they expected a whole lot of different kinds of emotions coming out of you, in which you were just not here to play games. And that's kind of a good thing, because with the South Node and the karmic is saying the best way to get through this karmic test is not to play games, not to go down to their level. Do you see what I'm saying? And I think this is where it really gets crazy at the end of the month, is because you're not going back down to their level. And it does look like they may even be coming in to apologize, even though they're playing victim with the apology as well, which is really weird because they're going to come in very defensive. So it does, yeah, they're definitely defensive. But then it says that, whoa, then the karmic changes. So then you have it looks like, yeah, it looks like you get this message from them. And they say, oh, okay. But you know, it's crazy, Taurus, because they're going to come in, try to apologize, but still play victim about the situation. It looks like there's going to be more of a compromise than there is anything in the end, just to make it end. So that way the karmic can end. No more karmic ties. Break that Mercury retrograde and say, you know what? I'm done. I'm done with this situation. That way you don't have to relive it again. And instead of making war, you're making peace. And that's really what they don't like. You're the Temperance. They're the Page of Coins upside down. So I don't know exactly what the heck the whole situation is, but that was it. So Mercury retrograde strikes again. Gotta love it. Until next time, my friends. Peace and love. Bye-bye.